So today we're going to be starting with my video game picks for the month of April. Yeah, can't believe we're finally doing one again. So yeah, so we got our lovely Toad like I showed. So we're going to start off with the PS4 game. This is the one PS4 game I decided to go with. That is SingStar Ultimate Party. So yeah, so I decided to get this one. Even though I do have another SingStar game, it's over there somewhere. I'm not going to grab it. I will tell you what it is. It's called SingStar Celebration, the last and final SingStar game ever been released. So I decided to get this one as well. As I guess why not? Because why not? So I decided to go for Ultimate Party. So and when I was doing research and I came across this one video, this basically to see what the differences was, even though there isn't no information on trophy lists, and even though the trophy lists with this game versus SingStar Celebration, I think they're all about this. They're the same games, kinda, because they have the same trophy listing. So it's kind of is confusing to some people that won't know. So if you had this game, I guess you won't need Celebration unless you want different songs, even though they do have different songs as shown in the back here. So yeah, so that's the only difference. The only difference between this game versus Celebration, you get 30 different songs. So that's about it. So other than that, that's it. So yeah, so this is what I decided to go with. SingStar's Ultimate Party for the PlayStation 4. Next, I decided to go with these Wii games. There's a lot of them. Then this is the one I decided to pick up from the cave. That is Space Chimps. So basically, this game is a platformer. Obviously, it's in the back. You can tell there is some platforming in the back, like some screenshots. So I started playing this earlier today, and I really enjoyed it. Even though it is kind of difficult, but not as difficult, but figuring out to navigate where you're supposed to go. It's the whole part about platforming. You have to know where you're supposed to go. You know, I decided to go for it anyway, and then maybe I'll try to finish it. We'll see. So yeah, Space Chimps for Nintendo Wii. And the next Wii game I decided to go with is this one. It's called Spore Hero. This one I have not played yet, which I was planning on playing this one when I get the chance to. Even though I got a Spore game over on the shelf over there for PC, which I have not played either. I'm surprised I haven't get to play that one. I even know I had this for like over a year or two. Never just popped it in my computer and just installed the game files and also just play it. So I decided to go for the Wii game here called Spore Hero. So I might as well play this on console, see how good it really is. So yeah, so it's basically that's what it will look like in the back here. It's like you do fight with using your Wii mode and unlock new combos. So that would be kind of interesting. Something to be up my alley. We'll see. So yeah, Spore Hero. Next, that is another Wii game I decided to go with. Even though I saw this many times over there, I decided to pick it up anyway. That is Hollywood Squares. So this game is it's like a trivia game, I guess is supposed to tell you in the back here. It says laugh and play with the stars at home. So and this says on the top here, it says center square for the win. So yeah, it's kind of interesting, even though you have to use the Wii mode, obviously. So I decided to go with it anyway, even though on the top corner here, it was over 1,500 questions. So that's a lot of questions. So yeah, so I decided to go with it anyway. Maybe someday I'll put this in. Even though I had to play solo because I don't have anyone else to play with, and my brother does not live here anymore, so I'll play by myself, see how well it really is. And if I had my brother come over, then we'll probably play together if we could. Yeah, Hollywood Squares for Nintendo Wii. And next is another Wii game, obviously. It is NASCAR 2011, the game. And I have played this briefly, and I am on, I forgot what race I was. I'm on the 6th track, which is challenging, to be honest with you. Even though the one I got so frustrated on was off this track called Bristol. I think that's how it's pronounced. I could be wrong, but yeah. So that did took me a while to get used to that because I had to use the GameCube controller, even though it is compatible. So you can tell right here. It also is compatible with the Wii Wheel, which I do have, the Nunchuck or the Wii in Wii mode, and the classic controller, which I obviously don't have. So I was playing with the GameCube controller, which I do have over there. So yeah, so I do like the game. It's going to take me a while to actually get used to the turns and the acceleration. You have to use the R button and the L button if you're using the GameCube controller. It's okay. It's not bad. So yeah, not bad. It's NASCAR 2011, the game for Nintendo Wii. Next is, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to be familiar with, is one of the best games that has ever came out back in 2011, I'm pretty sure. That is WWE All-Stars. So this game, I'm pretty sure it came out 2011. Yeah, 2011. So I had played this originally, I think it was years and years ago. It was been so long ago. It was on the PSP. I remember my brother picked that one up at the store back in the day called Kmart. No longer at Kmart no more. It says they went out of business. So so that's the only memory I have about my brother got WWE All Stars for the PSP, and I remember getting on the same day got God of War, Ghost of Spartan for the same system. So yeah, so I know we're going a little off subject here, but yes, I decided to pick this game up, and this is to kind of relive this game, even though it's been so long. And I decided to go for the Wii version, so that's what I did. And I played it. I actually loved it. Even though I am going to be playing the other modes, like Path of Champions mode, which is basically the career mode or the story mode, which I'm going to work on that. So yeah, WWE All-Stars for Nintendo Wii. Next is another Wii game. This is the last Wii game, and I got many more to show you. That is Mini Golf King of Clubs. So this game I had briefly played, even though it is kind of frustrating because you have to know, wait, how are you supposed to do this? Is that motion control? Is it not motion control? It is motion control, but it's kind of hard to explain what it is. Yeah, so it's basically this miniature golf, like I have shown a video of me and my family just playing miniature golf at the Rock and Brews. So I decided to go for a game anyway that is miniature golf, right? So why not? So that's what I did. So Mini Golf King of Clubs for the Nintendo Wii. And next is the PS2 game. This is only one of them, so I decided to go with. That is Toka Race Driver 3, the ultimate racing simulator. So this one I have not played yet, so I am planning on playing this hopefully soon. This game is also made by Codemasters before they even made the Grid series. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are familiar with the Grid series, like Grid 2008, Grid 2, Grid Autosport, Grid 4, which is known as Grid 2019, and Grid 5, known as Grid Legends. So that came out a few years ago, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So I decided to go with this game, even though I had never played the Toka Race Driver game. So I decided to go with it anyway, so why not, right? I love racing games, so this might be up my alley. If I like Grid, I'm pretty sure I will like this. So yeah, Toka Race Driver 3, the ultimate racing simulator for the PlayStation 2. And the last three games I'm going to be showing here is my Nintendo 64 games I decided to go with. This is going to be one of them. I'm going to be showing is NASCAR 2000. So when I played this game, I did play this the same day, believe it or not, when we had that thunderstorm. Even though I filmed it, even though I didn't play it during the thunderstorm, because that would be kind of stupid, right? So I waited until the storm passed. It was round 1, actually. If you want to watch that video, be my guest, it'll be on my channel. You can actually watch that. So yeah, so after the storm was passed, and I decided to put this game in my Nintendo 64. And also, I was kind of disappointed, to be honest with you, because I remember playing this game. It's just no different. It's basically different. Because I remember trying to play this on my TV, and basically what happened was, it's all blurry. You can't really see what you're doing. I was like, what? I'm like confused. I was like, this was, and I remember plugging in my PS3 and played the PS1 version. I was like, man, this is completely different. The PS1 version is way better. I'm like, what the hell happened here? Because this one is not the greatest version of all time. It's not. Just take my word for it. If you haven't played this version, just don't play the Nintendo 64 version. Just play the PS1 version or the PC version if you could. Well, even though you had to do the safe Zim BS, which is kind of as annoying. Yeah, so I would just recommend just go for the PS1 version. So the PS1 version is obviously superior than this. Just take my word for it. Yeah, so NASCAR 2000 for Nintendo 64. And next is the one I did finish, is Supercross 2000. So this game I had completed. This game is kind of not as bad as I thought. even though the most frustrating part about this game is basically when you're trying to turn when you go on corners, it's just basically it's like very I don't know, it's like slippery kind of. It's just basically just doesn't seem like it's being responsive the way you want it to go. But whatever. So it is what it is. Even though I did finish it, even though it took me, I think it was the whole day I finished it. It was on, I think it was like Monday or whatever it was, the past Monday. So yeah, so I tried to finish it and I did. So it was okay. I'm not gonna say it's a bad game, even though this one is, I say it's much better than the sequel, which would have been just called Supercross on PlayStation 1, which that game was just horrendous. I'm sorry, it was so buggy. It was feel like it was unfinished. Oh my god, I don't want to talk about that game as much as anybody else don't want to talk about it. It's just the worst game ever made, which is known as Supercross 2001 for those that don't know. It doesn't say 2001 on it, it just says EA Sports Supercross for the PlayStation. It was the worst one I played. Yeah, so yeah, anyway, Supercross 2000 for the Nintendo 64. And the last and final game I'm going to be showing here is this game called Jeremy McGrath Supercross 2000. So yeah, so I decided to go for this game as well. Why, you may ask? I don't know. I decided to go with it because I love racing games. I like dirt racers from time to time. So I said might as well check this one, even though this is a red cartridge, even though it looks kind of nice. But when I played the game, it is a little bit better compared to what this one was. Sure, it may take time to get used to it, even though this game ain't as bad as compared to this. But even though Supercross 2000 wasn't bad either, it was just meh. This one is above meh, very slightly, but it's not as bad as I thought. Even though I'm gonna work on this game, and maybe the only negative complaint I have about this game is basically when you try to save your progress, like let's say the career mode or the season mode, it doesn't feel like you can actually load back in where you left off. It means you have to basically play it in the whole setting, like the whole career mode in one go, which is annoying as hell. So yeah, so I will do that eventually when I have the free time to actually sit down, put this game in my Nintendo 64, and basically just play it, have a marathon with this game. So that's what I will probably do someday. Maybe next month, we'll see. So yeah, Jeremy McGrath Supercross 2000. So yeah, so that is it for my pickups for the month of April of 2026. So we're going to be doing our May pickup video for June 1st. Hopefully we can see what we pick up for that month and show for June 1st. So yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed what I had to show here. If you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe if you're new. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, and bye.